Greetings, insects, and welcome to my full playthrough of the 2023 System Shock remake with all difficulty settings set to 2. This is Citadel Station's Deck 2, Research. Alrighty, welcome back everyone to System Shock 2023. We are now on the second level, or deck if you rather, of Citadel Station, the Research deck. So, hello? Oh, hi. You want some? Want some? I'm sorry, sir. Anyway, as I was trying to say. Ooh.
To those who remain, to those who are tired, to those who are scared, I've a promise for you.
Oh?
I know you've been fighting hard, fighting to keep a way of life that has proven to be selfish. Optimum has reinforced this false narrative, time and time again. Why hold on to these delusions of grandeur, a promise that will lead you to your death? But what if there was another way? A way that promises immortality? That can only be achieved through Shodan, our goddess, and our great savior. She has plans for all of you. Plans to liberate us from these imperfect shackles. To live forever in peace and harmony as we serve her and each other. Join us. Join Shodan.
Okay, someone is definitely a few screws loose now. I think him making me undo Shodan's ethical constraints was all part of some ulterior plan, but I guess we'll find out, huh? So anyway, I heard that. Who whispered? Hey, peekaboo. Yeah, eliminated's right. Jerk. I'll take your damn pistol rounds, too. Okay, before I get distracted once again. So not only are we going to, of course, clear yet another deck to find our way to the next deck, but we also, as I mentioned in the previous video, have some main objective stuff to worry about this time. So I'm not even going to get into the explanations. We're just going to get right on into the thick of it. Now, I did hear a mutant kind of grumbling to himself over here. So I want to see if I can go ahead and take him out. Oh, that looks like laser scoring. Something's over here. Goodbye. Alright. I don't think I'm going to enter any doors yet. Not until more of the main area has been cleared. Ooh, soda. Hyper Jolt Red. Sounds delicious. I'll take it. So yeah, the order of operations here is kind of the same. You know, just like with Deck 1, we have an Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and a Delta quadrant. So we're going to go from quadrant to quadrant and, yeah, do our usual deed. But I figure, before I bother going into any of the doors, because if I do, I will totally get distracted, we'll just go along the already opened areas and, clear out them first. This door is locked manually. I think the switch is on the other side. Usually I don't come to this area until much later. Just that's how I usually traverse this level. But this time I came here first. We're doing things a little differently this time. Negotiations by Lars Westergren. Negotiations continue to go well with the United Earth Miners conglomerate over rights to Saturn's moons. Trioptimum is uniquely positioned to make a deal since Citadel Station is already in a stable orbit and has the scientific equipment necessary for preliminary surveys. Profit projections, assuming a 30% stake in UEM's local mining activities, the standard rate, are promising. Our lawyers are researching the legality of imposing a 25% shipping tax, since Trioptimum technically has first rights to space shipping lanes in the Saturn sector. Interesting. What about an audio log? From Mr. John David Wong.
Second time progress has been lost due to power loss. find the damn switch with all those robots remodeling the Quadrant. When will we reconnect the system to Showdown again?
Yeah, consider that a bit of a foreboding message. Most of the enemies on this deck are going to be robotic. So I am going to be using things like the Spark Beam and occasionally the Mag Pulse most often. Now, of course, robots are not the only enemy type on this deck, as you've already seen. There will be some mutants and some cyborg drones and assassins, but I would say the majority of enemies here are robots. So we got your repair bot, we got some hoppers, a few security 1 bots, as well as a new robot that we have yet to see. Hence why I just called him a new robot. But we'll be seeing him in due time. Don't you worry. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and... because right now we're in Delta Quadrant. Just like with Deck 1, we start in Delta. I'm going to clear out this central junction here. And then basically start the actual exploration after that. I like that ricochet sound. That was pretty cool. Where's your... oh, there it is. Teflon rounds? Hell yeah. I'll always take those. And looky here. We've already found the cargo lift. And another mutant. Hey, that's my camera. Back away. Alright, 98% security. Not a bad start. And this here force bridge leads to this single room that just has a couple, actually a few grenades. I think it's 2 frag and an EMP. That is EMP, right? Yep. I think it's frag and gas that I can't quite tell the visual difference between, or differences. Let's see. Inventory is looking pretty good. I got a couple things I want to vaporize. So I've got 12 frag grenades. Excuse me. I could honestly probably... I think I'll keep 2 full slots of frag grenades. But the gas grenade, since I have mentioned before that I never used those, wasn't overly impressed with how it performed back in Deck 1. The gas grenade is kind of the jack of all trades, master of none option. It's better at dealing with organic enemies and EMP grenades, and better at dealing with robotic enemies than gas, or than frag, I guess. No, not really. It's just, nah, stick it in there. I don't really use prox mines either. That's just, I don't really use prox mines in any game, really. I find them kind of something fun to use in case, like, I don't know, you just want to try something different. But in terms of practicality, I typically never use them. I much prefer things that explode on impact. This door, by the way, is also locked from the other side, so we cannot get through it yet. But, as you probably noticed, yep, we have the cyborg conversion bay, which we will need to repurpose, or I should say repurpose back to the medical regen bay, and the controls to do that is actually on the other side of this door. But we shall get there in due time, don't you worry. For now, I'm going to make a lap around the central hub and take out any other enemies that might be awaiting for us. Oh, I didn't even see him. Oh, and we have a Mantis. Hey, Mantis. Ooh, that could have gone way, way worse. And that's just an electrical spark. It always surprises me. Alright, let's see. Where is your damaged... There it is. And, ooh, more Teflon rounds. I'm going to have 65 Teflon rounds. Awesome. And I typically don't find myself needing to switch to Teflon rounds in this deck. If I feel I'm getting a bit too surrounded by robotic enemies, which can happen on this deck because some enemies can find themselves spawning damn near right next to you sometimes, so you very likely will take a few unexpected hits on this deck. So, just be spatially aware. Oh, hello, Mr. Security One Bot. Meet my mag pulse. Meet it again. Yeah. My mag pulse. Ooh. Flechette rounds for the shotgun. So, like I mentioned in the last video, I actually will not be using the shotgun this time around. And you cannot scrap ammo either. Remember how I said you can't scrap weapons? Or non-damaged weapons, more specifically? Well, you also can't scrap ammo, so... Otherwise, I would collect it and scrap it. But, oh well. It's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Alright. And as... Well, actually, no. So, in Deck 1, on Medical, we went to Gamma first. Well, technically, Delta first, because you started there. But it was Gamma, then Beta, and Alpha was last. This time, it's going to be the more traditional order. After Delta... will come Alpha, then Beta, and then Gamma, which is right here. Because in order to even get inside Gamma, it requires a Science Access card, which you do not find until, I'm pretty sure, Beta. So Gamma will be locked off to us for quite some time. But that is okay. Because we are in no rush here. Because we're not playing on Combat Difficulty 3, we don't have a time limit. I honestly don't know if I will ever be brave enough to attempt that. Because knowing me, I'd get within the last like 10 minutes and it would literally be impossible to win the final battle in that amount of time, and I would just be so burnt out on trying to win this game that I would probably not touch it again for quite a while. Anyway, let's go in some doors and loot some scrappables. And cave in some skulls too, because why not? Let's see. Stuff. I want all of the stuff. All the stuff that the game will let me carry. Oh, I'm full already, huh? Alright. I can fix that. Also, it might actually behoove me to put the spark beam down here. And let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, leave more open space here. I like that. Anything else I feel like I should probably do? Nope. Nope, I like this setup. I also like data sticks. Engineer's report from Mr. John David Wong. Note to all technicians on engineering. Sorry about that. Lights and power in Beta Quadrant are still suffering from power surges related to Shodan's recent operation glitches. At the request of Mr. Endicott, I have installed circuit breakers in Alpha Quadrant in case of a power outage in Beta. Now, engineering is all the way on level 7. So, damn. The fact that there's some power outages here because of what's happening 5 levels above, that's pretty alarming. Oh yeah, definitely a good call to rearrange my inventory like that. Otherwise I'd have to take a lot more pauses to clear space. Because again, there is no auto sort mechanic. At least not by default, if memory serves. And even if there were, I probably wouldn't use it. I kind of prefer to manage my inventory the way I like to do it, which is manually. What, you trying to scare me? Here. Scare this. Jerk. Anyway. Privacy, please. Gracias. Let's see what we got in here. We have mugs, test tube rack. Ooh, briefcase. I'll save you for last. Briefcases always have good stuff in them. There we go. Got some of these tri-op handbooks. I think I'll put you down here, actually. Alright, let's see. Anything else aside from the briefcase? I do not believe so. Alright, briefcase. Reveal your secrets. Audio log from Mr. Rex Melville.
I can't believe this. This damn security bot outside my office keeps shouting, "My orders of Shodan, no
And that was more than likely the end of Mr. Melville. Rogue robots. That is never a good sign. Alrighty, well, looky here. A manually locked armory and a junction box puzzle. Now, I forgot to mention this in the medical deck video, but it says this port requires a logic probe. There is an item, another 1x1 item in this game called a logic probe that usually are very, very hard to find, but they can be dropped by a lot of robotic enemies. In my previous playthrough, I actually had it dropped by quite a few. But literally, they are auto-solvers. They solve the puzzle for you without even having to open. I mean, you can open it if you want, or you can just stick it right in. Doesn't really matter. But I tend to use those as soon as I get a probe, really. There's no real reason to hold on to them. It's not like the puzzles magically get harder the further in the game you go. Though there are some, admittedly, that pick your brain cells a bit more than other ones.
Snacktron does not provide calorie count.
Well, that is not a good feature, Snacktron. Ooh, what we got here? Let's see. I have 17 meta patches. I do not use Stamina Up. I have 9 Berserks. And I have 5 Vision. You know what? I think I'm going to buy me a Berserk. So, I did mention this in the previous video. So notice how the most expensive thing here, which is the meta patch, is 5 credits. And so is the Vision. Stamina Up and Berserk are both 4. So by default, the game is going to deposit 5 credits. So I'm going to go from 152 to 147. But I'm going to pick the Berserk option. And it went back up to 148. So yeah, the game will automatically refund you whatever credits you do not spend. If only it would do the same for scrap when you recycle it and you don't quite have 10 for 1 credit. Wasting my recycling. Oh yeah, I'm not really reading the ID tags anymore. No real reason to, unless you just want to see. I think one of the Kickstarter bonuses was that if you donated a certain amount, your name would actually appear in-game via these ID tags. And I think also in the credits. If memory serves, anyway. Mr. Travis Baerga.
Gas grenades I found are doing work. I just tossed one at a pack of mutant freaks and watched them hit the floor. Give me enough of these, and I'll crush them all.
Travis, I have an idea for you. I have a much better strategy. Just use frag grenades for that. And again, we can see the groves up on level 6. And I'll tell you again, man, level 6 is going to be an adventure and a half. For sure. Alright. So the coast is clear. Here is the elevator door where we came out from. So, let us go ahead and open this here armory, because I want to get in this armory. Alright, let's see. We have 3 connectors and 3 ports. And let's see. Looks like all the connectors are double power. Nope, this one here is only single power. Again, it's really hard to see because that blue fluorescent light is so freaking bright. It actually kind of hurts my eyes looking directly at it. They really ought to tone that one down just a tad. Alright. That's going to be, I believe, 4. Okay. What if it goes this way? Same? Nope. Alright, and connector number 3, you go into there. Nope. Okay, how about this way? That might do it. Hell yeah, let's go. Lights, please. Ooh. So, a vending machine with shotgun ammo. So, we've already seen the flechette rounds. Those are basically the armor-piercing rounds. And then these are Dragon's Breath. Ooh, yes. Dragon's Breath shells do exist in real life, and they are incendiary, which in this case means they're anti-personnel, which makes them a lot more suited for soft targets. But, like I said, I will not be using the shotgun, so I'm not going to bother buying ammo for it. And that pistol has no ammo. Boo. Get out of my inventory. But looky what we have here. Teflon, 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 Teflon. That's 40 rounds of Teflon and 40 rounds of standard 9mm. Delicious. And I'm going to put you prox mines right in the cargo lift. Maybe one day I will decide to actually give those a test. I might even do it for this video. Or not this video, but this series. Maybe. You know, if I feel like it. Okay, what would be the next best route? So this iris door here actually leads into the maintenance tunnels, which do lead you on a bit of a distracting path. So I'm not going to go through those just yet. We'll explore more of these offices first. And I think there's another audio log in here. Yes, there is. Take it away, Mr. Paul Stanek.
Darcy's gone. They nearly got me. I went looking for him, but he knows. He knew better than to be here for any longer than an hour. One shot to the back of the head. It looks like he talked to Althea last, but when I tried contacting her, she didn't reply. I wish I was back home.
Yeah, things definitely did not end up going well for the crew here. Though again, that was largely because of the hacker, you know, undoing Shodan's ethical restraints. But again, not like he had much of a choice. Not with Diego's goons putting guns to his head. So let's see. I want to arrange this in any other way. Actually, you know what? Oh, let's do... What are those? Frag grenades? That'll work. Leave myself as many broad open inventory spaces as I can. Go in here next. There should be a mutant. Hello, sir. You want wrench? Because I've got wrench. I said I've got wrench. Oh, metapatch? Absolutely. I will always take that. And one thing I want to say is that on deck 3, we will actually be getting another melee weapon, the only other type melee weapon in the game, and by far not only the best melee weapon, but one of the best weapons in the entire game. And those of you who have played System Shock 1 or 2, you probably already have an idea what I'm talking about. Those of you who don't, well, just stay tuned. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. Now, these chemical canisters, my first playthrough, I thought that maybe, because again, it was my first time playing the original System Shock, I was thinking maybe, excuse me, that they were the same kind of chemical containers from System Shock 2, which was involved in researching certain items and artifacts so you could actually use them. But the research mechanic is actually not in System Shock 1. So they're literally just there for scrap, and you want to get them because they're only a 1x1 item, and they give you, I think, 5 scrap apiece, so they can add up pretty quickly. Now, is my light... Oh, my light was on. Whoops. Now, you want to be careful here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just use the pistol. Because inside here, we have a new enemy. I believe these lovely floating virus cluster looking things are called Inviso mutants. They tend to stay invisible until they see you. And their only attack is shooting some viral glob at you, which sounds just oh so disgusting. And that's because it is. But a few shots and they're out, no problem. I will say on deck 3 we'll be seeing them pretty consistently. Oh, there's my sense around radar that I already have from that irradiated or biologically contaminated room back on deck 1. And let's see, anything else? No? Nothing at all? Fair enough. I have more than enough scrappables to keep me occupied. Okay, let's see. We have another junction box door coming up, and this is another iris door that leads to maintenance tunnels. And I believe you actually surface close to here. I think. You know what? Let's go ahead and at least solve the puzzle. Oh my. I don't think I've ever seen a puzzle of this type with 5 connectors and only 3 ports. Or, okay, there's a 4th one. Never mind. Now, let's see. We have to get it, wow, damn near all the way. So, it looks like we have to get it to that bar right there where my reticle is. Alright. Well, as per usual, let's do the 2-bar connectors first. We have 2 2-bar connectors and 3 1-bar connectors. Goody gumdrops. How about we put you in there and you in there? That ought to start the action up. I don't think that changed anything. Okay. How about you? And you, sir, one of you. Go there. Oh, balls. And you, sir, go there. Oh, that's going to be way too much. Oh, that's too much. Okay. That's too much. How about now? Damn, it's still on max power. Wow. Okay. How about that? Jeez. How about I unplug you? Wow. Okay. We have a bit of a brain scratcher. Where did I plug the other... These wires are like all meshed into one. It's hard to tell where any of them are. Okay, that's going to take off almost like everything. How about I replace you with one of the 1-bar connectors? Like that. Ooh, close. Okay. I think the 1-bar connectors are all in use now. So how about I use just one of the 2 bars? Now, that's going to be too much power. I already... Oh! Or it'll be the perfect amount. Never mind. Yeah, maintenance tunnels. Okay, we'll go back to that in just a minute. Because we are reapproaching that locked door. And I believe one of these 2 doors up here actually leads to the cyborg conversion bay / medical regen bay lever. I believe it's actually this room here. Oh, something else I want to point out. There's not going to be a whole lot of cameras on this deck. Most of the security is actually handled by the computer nodes. Yeah, let's convert that bay, shall we?
Cyborg conversion canceled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
Ha! In your face, Shodan. Did I loot you yet? Yes, I did. And then, if we go... Ooh, money. Thank you, sir. If we go up this elevator and out this door, why, looky here. We're right back at the bay. So we have a nice little shortcut now. We'll go inside this one next. Okay, and what lies up yonder? Ooh, a nice little overlook and an iris door. Okay, looks like we're in some maintenance tunnels here too. Do I want to explore these yet? Not quite yet. Oh, that hurt. A tiny bit. Tell you what. I'll go through more of that door once I go inside here. Oh no, radiation. But looky what we can find. Projectile shield version 1, which I should probably use more because I, like, never use it. And like 3 battery packs. Quite awesome. Go ahead and seal her off now. We have no reason for that door to stay open. And then we're back here. Okay, so let us go back inside this door right here. And then I think... Oh, that's the central hub right there. I'm pretty sure that's the central hub. Yes, it is. Okay. So yes, we will go this way. And we shall venture further this time. Let's see. Okay, this icon here means it is not functioning, and I don't think any of those ever get repaired. So that is literally a dead end. So we shall instead go this way. Ah, yes. So this room here, this is a radiation chamber. That chamber, more specifically through that, well, you can't really see the door from here. This chamber you have to go through, and yes, you do have to tank the radiation in order to get Isotope X22, which, if you recall from the first video, is the isotope we have to plug into a generator on the reactor level, level R, to activate the station's shields for us to then fire the station's mining laser into, so we destroy the laser instead of Shodan using it to blow up the Earth. That's a hell of a first main objective, is it not? Yeah, stop a rogue AI, a rogue omnipotent, omniscient AI, from blowing up the home freaking planet. Robot production. Mr. John Nanut? I said nut. Team. Robot production must be shut down during a station-wide power fluctuation to ensure the robots on the line aren't defective. As per your training, if the production systems are shut off improperly or restored without an official inspection, defective units have a higher chance of making it through. Management does not want further damage to personnel or systems due to poor build quality. As a reminder, the production shutdown code is 506. This is the last time I will address this matter. 506. You know what? I think that's another concrete code. One of the codes that never changes. I'm also going to quick save just in case the game wants to crash again. So let's not forget that, shall we? And then this switch unlocks this door, which leads right back here. Yep. With this fallen over shelf. So we are pretty much done with this whole area. So I think from here we'll go ahead and go into one, if not both, of these iris doors and go spelunking. You guys up for some maintenance tunnel spelunking? Because I am. And I believe... Oop, nope. Hacker. Jump off the ladder. There we go. I think it's actually down here that we will find a power station. Yes. It is beyond the door that's locked with that junction box puzzle. And since I'm here, let's go ahead and use it. You are going to want to make those your best buddies on this level because, again, lots of robotic enemies, which means your energy supply is going to take a pounding. So be prepared, as Scar always said. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bared. Alrighty. And then this door lets us out into... Oh, this room. Okay. So, stay in this corner. There are electricity arcs that will hit you and will damage you. They don't really do a whole lot, but they can hit you repeatedly, which will eventually do a lot, so do not let that happen. And that locked door right there, that I believe is another science keycard door. We don't have that key yet, but I think it's actually in this room, if memory serves. I think it's on this guy's corpse. No, he has the engineering keycard. That's right, that's right. And 3 EMP grenades, holy crap. But yeah, that still requires science access. Which I honestly find kind of weird. This is a lot more engineering-like than science-like. Why does this take a science access instead of engineering access? But hey, Whatever. Oop, no, I did not want to do that. You get in my inventory, and you get vaporized. Like a good little Trioptimum branded thermos. Alright. So that is the main prize of this little pathway. So now let's go back through. And then into the other iris door, which the other iris door, the one that's not behind a junction box puzzle, actually does eventually lead you into, I believe, Alpha Quadrant. So that is where we shall be heading next. Let's see, do I have any food items in my inventory? I do not. Okay. That is perfectly fine. My health is at, I mean, what is that? 67%. I have meta patches if I need to use them. I have 18 of those things, so we are doing just fine. We're doing so fine, in fact, that I think I'm going to go for another spell of maintenance tunnel spelunking. Now, there is no power station in this pathway, but that's okay. Go ahead and drop down here. And to jump off the ladder, by the way, just press spacebar, as you can probably see on my, pardon me, my no board overlay. Just don't do it when you're too high. You want to break the hacker's knees or anything. I think the rest of his body has already taken enough of a beating from all these bad guys on board the station. He doesn't need our help in inflicting any further damage. Can I get up there, please? I'm pretty sure there's stuff over there. Isn't there? Maybe there's not. Come on. Alright. Easy. Easy. Maybe you actually can't. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that. Hey, Sodi. What's that? Mood Morph Blue. Yum yum. I will take it. And I shall vaporize. Ooh, chips. 5-star hot crisps. Ooh, that actually sounds really tasty. Not even gonna lie. All these Mylar blankets. What was Chuck for Breaking Bad in here? Or not Breaking Bad. Oh my god. What's the spinoff series called? Better Call Saul. That's it. Old Chuck McGill. That crazy bastard. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and vaporize all those. Vaporize these. And climb. Let us climb. Oh, yes. Here's the mining laser, everyone. Now, you can't actually go through here. You can actually stay in this trench while the laser's firing. Just make sure you're crouched. That was actually kind of close. And I don't think there's anything... Oh. I don't think there's anything in that fourth area, but I guess we can always check. Whoop! Excuse me. Woo! That is one bright laser. I'm ducking. Ooh. Whoop. There we go. Whew, man. That always makes me nervous. Now I think... Oh, yep. Hello, robotic friend. Oh, hopper. Whew. Oh, and my thing overheated. There we go. So that little spindly leg bastard we just killed is a maintenance bot. And they can actually hit you pretty hard, so do not underestimate them. They fire arcs of electricity at you. And those bots, the maintenance bots, are actually the ones that can have logic probes on them. Those little auto solvers for those junction box puzzles. And looky here, we have a shotgun, which I am actually not going to use. I'm really hoping I do not regret that decision. But I have been wanting to use, or rather keep, a different weapon in my inventory that I always thought I should keep anyway. So hopefully that plan does not bite me in the butt. Because I don't want to be bitten in the butt. This room here is also radioactive, depending on how close to these barrels you get. But there's bodies to loot, so we're going to take some radiation damage. Or, sorry, biological contamination damage. Sody pop. Now, the only difference between the two damage over time types that I can think of immediately... Oh, why you gotta be in here? Get out of here. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Ooh, thanks for the scrap. There's another one. The only immediate difference I can think of between those two damage types, biological and radiation, I don't think one does more damage over time than the other, or faster damage over time, but one of them you get protection against with a different module you find. I think it's in this space here, called the Envirosuit. The version 1 of the Envirosuit protects you from biological damage, but not radiation. Not until you find the version 2 Envirosuit do you get protected from radiation damage. Not completely protected, mind you. It just gets mitigated. So, yeah, you won't be invulnerable to it. Don't think that. Let's go ahead and loot these robotic bastards down here. 12 scrap and 24 scrap. Ooh, thank you, bot buddies. Dr. Nathan Darcy. Oh, he's got another office, does he? Hi, Servbot. Bye, Servbot. Oh, sorry. Labbot. Okay. A Servbot with a different designation. Y'all confuse me. I'm going to close this damn door. And, ooh, we have some scrappables in here. Do we ever? And 2 audio logs. Wow. Now, that office over there... we have to get inside from a different door, which is not too far away from here. So don't be too worried about how to get there. We'll get there. But for now, we have crap that we have to scrap, including that spiffy-looking Tri-Optimum trophy. Wouldn't mind having one of those. Let's see. Scrappity scrap. Sody pop. Haze phase, purple. Yum yum. Let's see. There we go. And I'll take that. And then I'll take a couple of those. I'll take that last one. Much appreciate you. Oh, damn it. I usually never do that. That's my 3rd time doing it this playthrough. Jeez. Alright. Take it away, Mr. Nathan Darcy. Or sorry, Dr. Nathan Darcy.
Trials with the nanobots have been extremely encouraging. Their ability to weave just about anything into existence is remarkable. A few more months of study and I think we can safely deploy them to mining operations on Deimos. Once they're there, we'll never have to ship parts again.
Now that does sound like a very interesting development. What about this one? Dr. Darcy again.
Althea, I figured out where the laser is pointed. Earth! If we can contain the energy from the laser somehow, maybe the X-22 from Gamma? Would that get the shield generators to full power? What about the overwrites? I have to map this out.
Now remember, there was an audio log, I think also from Nathan Darcy, on the first deck that said that the laser safety override code was actually located in the library on this deck, or research library on this deck. So we have that to find as well. So yeah, again, don't just write these audio logs off or not listen to them. They provide much needed and very important clues that one must utilize if they want to beat this game without getting lost beyond belief. But that's why I'm here. To assist with that endeavor. Alright, so we are now officially in Alpha Quadrant. And we're actually going to go through this door here. There should be a maintenance bot waiting for us. Hi, maintenance bot. Bye, maintenance bot. I'll take your scrap. Thank you kindly. Ooh, sody. What's this one? Optifizz Green. Tasty. And Teflon rounds. I will absolutely take those. And let's see, this door. Where does this take us? Where does this one take us? Oh, that's the central hub. So we're not going to go through there yet. Actually, There's another iris door there, which I think takes us to even more maintenance tunnels. I think we circle around through there too, so... Oh, and then I think that door... Yeah, leads to this office with all the goodies in it that we saw from in there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and at least explore this office because, oh my goodness, look at all the lovely stuff in here that we can make into scrap. What's that? A skull? Why did I pick that up? Get that shit out of here. Let's see, a notebook. Wait, oh, you can't pick that one up? That's a little weird, but okay. Alright. Mr. Bruford Endicott, take it away.
Shodan's pulling so much power to the system that in order to combat the constant power outages we've been experiencing in Beta Quadrant, I had to install manual switches in Alpha. At least now there's a problem with the lights and doors. We can get them working again. It's above my pay grade, I know. But what the hell is the AA doing with that much power?
Mr. Endicott, I don't think you want to know. You and your awesome Lemmy Kilmister goatee and mustache. Okay, let's see. Ooh, food bar. PBJ Constitution. Oh, a peanut butter and jelly bar? Bruh, that actually sounds friggin' tasty. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, I'm not sure if the Constitution part makes it more disgusting sounding, but hey, I'm not picky. Anyone who's seen me in real life knows I'm not a picky eater. Oh, I probably should be, though. Alright. So I think we're going to go, we're going to emerge from the other side of that door, so I'm not going to go through it on this side. Because we have more to explore on this side, including a maintenance spot. Hell no you don't. Come find me. 1, 2. You're dead. And, ooh, battery pack and 10 scrap. Thank you, kind sir. Finally starting to get a lot of, well, not really a lot, but a decent number of battery packs. Hey, Hopper. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4, 5. Yep. A lot of enemies in this game, if you can just manipulate their AI, you should be perfectly fine. Now, our power, or our energy, is getting a little low. I believe there's another power station on this deck somewhere. There's one in the maintenance tunnels, but then one out of the maintenance tunnels, and I think it's actually in this quadrant. If it's not here, it's definitely in beta. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's in beta. Let's see. Anything else of interest down here? Anything... Why is that so slippery? Get up there, hacker. There we go. Use those fit knees of yours. Let's see. Nothing else? Oh, okay. And this door might actually be the other side of... No. You know what? I think the power station's actually in here, but there's also more bots. Hey, close the door in my face. Hello. Anybody? Ah! Hopper. Go away, you fuck. Uh-oh. Ouch. Hey. That hurt. Oh, boy. You can't get me. I says you can't get me. Nope. Oh, that's right. I ran out of energy, so I can't pump another round into the chamber until I restore some. That's okay. Let me loot these guys first. I'm pretty sure... Yes, there it is. Ah, oh, thank goodness. I was about to say, if there's not one in here, I will go ahead and use a battery pack. But there was, so I didn't have to. Let me pause for just a second. Let's take a look at my phone real fast. Pausing for text messages. Okay. Nothing terribly important. Let us continue. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this place full power, I guess. I I think you just flip that one switch. I've never really paid too much attention to those. But they've never really seemed to bar my progress, ever, so... And now here we are. Okay, yeah. I knew we'd come back through it. So, let's see where this goes. Whoa, hello. Ow, hey. Oh, an Inviso mutant, huh? You want to do that again? Ugh, what a dirty trick. Anything else down here? Ooh, osmium core rounds, yes. Now, if you recall, that is ammo for the Magnum, which we will also be finding on Deck 3, along with that super awesome and super secret, kind of, not really, melee weapon. So yeah, Deck 3 is going to be fun. Deck 3 is going to be very fun. Oh, you know what that switch did? That lever that we pushed? That actually activates the lights and the power over in Beta Quadrant. Because normally the power's off and you have to flip the switch to power it up. Now, be careful. Because this hub does tend to spawn enemies. And we shall remain vigilant at all times. Because if you're not vigilant, you're dead. Okay, anything else I need to deposit in here? I also don't remember where the recycle station on this deck is. This deck may actually not even have one. I don't want to say that with too much confidence because I could be wrong. But if there is one, I think it's in Beta Quadrant. Which, we're in luck because that's actually where we're headed to now. The other side of this little wall here with the windows, that's a teleporter. And that door right there is in Beta Quadrant. We're going to go through that first. Actually, you know what? Let's clear this immediate hallway first, because there's usually at least one enemy hiding in the theater. Yep. Hey. That's rude, Mr. Drone. I'll take your damn 9mm rounds for that. And you, Mr. Hopper. Ooh, 42 scrap. Many thanks, kind sir. Absolutely. Absolutely, positively. Let's see what else we got in here. Damaged spark beam again. That's 20 more scrap for me. I think that is the most scrap I've seen any enemy drop. I've gotten 20 some odd scrap a few times, but 42, my goodness. That is literally just about half an entire inventory slot's worth of scrap. Crazy. Okay, and I think beyond that door is a radioactive room. And then that door is where we have to go for progressing through the map, or the deck. So let's go take a little ride through the teleporter right now, shall we? What's this? Head-mounted unit V1. Oh, the flashlight. I've already got that. But thanks, though. Whoa. Trippy. Now in here, we find... Let's see, what are these? Frag grenades? I think these are all frag grenades. Teflon rounds, and a pistol that has nothing in it. Boo. And also a mod kit station. Ooh. A cooling mod kit for the spark beam. Now, I'm trying to think here. I don't quite remember how much longer I keep the spark beam in my inventory for, but I'm not going to be getting rid of it anytime soon, so I might as well go ahead. I mean, it's 20 credits. I have 149. Yeah, let's get it. Give me. Hell yeah. So now it cools down a lot faster. And then if we go down this way... Yeah, this door right here, this is actually the other side of that locked door where that dead body was, where we found the engineering key card. And we haven't found the science card just yet, but we are very, very close to getting it. It is in this quadrant, so we're actually about to go get that right now. Now, I typically get... Yep. Told you. Ouch, hey, back off. Yeah. Beta Quadrant is where this game's spawns really start to get a little frisky. So just keep that in mind. Man, these hoppers are... Man, they are absolutely spoiling me with all this scrap here. Alright, let's go inside this office next. We have an audio log from Mrs. Shodan.
43S. The current strain of the virus is reaching its toxic perfection. The subjects in the level 6 residential zones have grown tumors as their bodies are purified. More creation. Guard the executive level well.
I sense infiltration. Filtration.
So, we finally found the last type of transdermal patch, the Detox. This literally will, yeah, it'll clear up whatever damage over time you're taking, whether it's biological or radioactive, and it has no negative side effects. So that is very, very nice. So typically what I like to do is if I feel I need to, I'll pop one before I go in. That way I can mitigate the amount of damage that it does. But we are definitely going to be stockpiling those. Absolutely. Part of me wants to go back to Alpha and recharge real quick. So let's do that, shall we? Which is through this door. Whip out the spark beam just in case there's anyone here. And there's... Oh, crap. Hopper. That's my power station. Give me your damn scrap. What? No scrap? Screw you. There. Now, no... Ow! Ooh, hey. You scared me. Oh, you spawned in. Oh. That thing spawned in when I was powering up. That is cheap. That is so dirty. You know what? Yeah, go ahead and fly, you son of a bitch. You get what you deserve. That thing literally spawned from the floor as I was powering up. And because this thing was making all the noise that it was making, I had no idea that he spawned there. You absolute sneak. That's System Shock for you. What this game lacks in its creepiness factor, I mean, it is a fair bit creepy, but nowhere near as creepy as System Shock 2. But what it lacks in creepiness, it makes up for in complexity and dirty tricks. Now, there's going to be some cyborg drone action in here. There he is. Four, five. There we go. I was really hoping the door wasn't going to close on my face. Thankfully, it just missed doing so. Alright, so there's the library. That is where we will find the laser safety override code, which we will input on the reactor level. It requires a science access card to get inside, which we will find inside this office over here, the administrator or admin security. But hey, why rush things? We have scrapables. Oh yeah. Now we may or may not have an actual recycling station on this deck. But if we don't, that is no problem at all, because there's definitely one on the reactor level. I know that for a fact. And actually, is there one on reactor level? I was thinking of deck 3. There is one for sure on deck 3. I think there's one on deck R. Cannot immediately remember one way or the other. Let's see. Stuff, please. All the junk. Hey, ain't nobody else using it, so as far as I'm concerned, it is junk. Let's go ahead and take a listen to this here audio log from Shodan.
In my talons, I shape clay, creating life as I please. Around me
Is a burgeoning empire of steel from my throne room.
lines of power Lines of power careen
into the skies of
Earth. My whims will become lightning bolts that devastate the mounds of humanity. Out of the chaos, they will run and whimper, praying for me to end their tedious anarchy. I am drunk with this vision. God. The title suits me well.
Oh, she's drunk with this power, all right. Or, well, she said drunk with vision. She's also drunk with power. And I think this is also showed. Nope, Mr. Dan Pelletier.
Man, my brother talked me into getting out of the service and coming to work on Citadel. He made it sound like a dream. Working together to support the cutting edge. Who wouldn't want that? Now, whatever the hell is going on out there, I don't even know if I'll be able to get off level to see him ever again.
Yeah, this place is certainly going to hell in a handbasket. Let me take a quick peek at my OBS, make sure things are still running, and they are. Beautiful. We are cruising along. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We also have a snack machine here. Now, beyond this, actually, that door is also a radioactive room, but there's some really good stuff in there. Let's go in there first. And you don't even get hit with the radioactive damage unless you get too close to that tank. Or biological damage, whatever. Same damn thing. There's an audio log, though. Showdown.
My faithful servants, bring all energy drain mines to the security level for installation. My fortress is nearly complete.
And then I believe in here, yeah, there's a cyborg drone with a pistol. Did I miss that last shot? He has the science card. And you know where else you can find the science card? Literally right here. 2 feet away from him. I don't know why that's there. Maybe in case the game glitches and he doesn't have the card on him, or maybe the card doesn't spawn there. I don't know. I always just find that funny. Ooh, hey. Broadcast monitor. That is showing the inside of that radioactive chamber where Isotope X-22 is found. But we'll get there in due time. That's actually in Gamma Quadrant, by the way, which we can now access because we have the science card. Science key card, that is. But let's listen to this audio log, too. From Mrs. Amy Giovanone.
Improves log transmissions between sender and receiver to finally compensate for the magnetic field of Saturn. Additionally, the audio recorders will even suggest a title based on the conversation had in the log. This will also help with the home office to monitor communications on station. But no one other than me and the higher-ups will know that bit of information. Hell, even this log will be analyzed and read for any potential threats. So, give me a damn raise.
Whoa. Meow. Miss Giovanone. The fur might be pretty, but that kitty's got some claws. Alright. But I think we are done with this room. With everything else, that is. But the most important part of all. The research library. With a Cyberjack module. For getting that laser safety override code. And, perhaps just as important, scrappables. A wire spool. Ooh, hey, data stick. What could this be? Always a maze. From Mrs. Stacy Everson. Carla, I found something while digging through those old servers in the research library. There is a chain from a few decades ago that had every one of the higher-ups on it. They were talking to a psychologist called Jeffrey Hammer, who proposed the following. Citadel Station should be remembered for how it contributed to humanity's ongoing exploration of the cosmos. This is why I suggest that we utilize this moment to study the two major impacts on the human psyche during space travel: anxiety and stress. To accomplish this, the design of each level of the station should be made in such a way that it induces these emotions. Having the staff of the station working and living in these spaces for months or years at a time can tell us so much more than any computer model ever could. The importance of this data set in designing ships cannot be understated. I always knew something was off about this place. We are just rats in a maze. Well, this place was made like that on purpose, eh? That's a very good way for the game developers to justify making the game so complex. Like, oh no, an in-game psychiatrist suggested it. Always have your workers anxious and stressed out, and that makes them more productive somehow. Navigation Mapping Unit V1, I have that already. What's this? Target Identifier V1. Now this module, I believe, is one that lets you... Okay, yeah. So, when you find version 2 of this, you can actually establish a connection with robotic enemies and hack into them, which makes them... I'm not sure if it's permanently friendly or temporarily, or at least neutral, and you can actually get up behind them and just, like, smack them with... or smack them or shoot them, whatever you want to do. But I'm not sure if V1 just, like, shows the condition like it says. This module combines a laser rangefinder and biometric scanner to help identify and analyze a target's condition. Advanced versions can establish a connection with the remote system. So yeah, I think V2 is what lets you hack into robotic enemies, which I will demonstrate, hopefully without forgetting. And version 1 of the multimedia data reader, which that was literally one of the first things I picked up in the game. I have no idea why I wouldn't have picked that up, but hey. You tell me, Mrs. Stacy Everson.
Darcy, this is Stacy Everson. I wanted to report another wormhole has been flagged by Astral Diagnostics. It's stable and practically in our backyard. And the radiation levels and gravimetric readings are grim. I'd recommend sending a probe, see if it heads anywhere. But I doubt anything would survive the trip.
And one more. I think this is also Shodan. Yep.
47% of specimens were remade.
Disappointing. Those who were remade were less than ideal. Those insects that have survived
Are unworthy.
and scattered to the darkest corners. The flaw must lie within them. Earth will have a proper
Spectrum for my virus to grow.
more testing to refine. It must be done.
Boy, Shodan is awfully proud of this virus she's concocted. That cannot be a good sign. So, this Cyberjack right here, we have to use it to do two things, actually. Or I believe. At least one thing, and that is to display the laser safety override code on this monitor right here. Now, I believe this is the first truly challenging cyberspace fight, especially near the end. And if it's the fight that I'm thinking it is, oh, trust me, you'll see why it's that challenging. But for now, let us jack back in, shall we? And if memory serves, this is also where we get a new weapon for cyberspace. I'm not going to describe what it is unless we actually do find it. So for now, we just pew-pew. Living that pew-pew life. Yep, remember to keep a watch for those weird mines. Which I forgot to go into my... Oh, there it is. Okay, so we just acquired the ice drill. We are about to have some enemies spawn in that are covered in a protective coating of cybernetic stuff. And basically, you have to use the ice drill to chip away at that shield, or to destroy the shield, before you can actually destroy the enemies. Otherwise, the pulsar combat shots will just reflect off of them. Now, I have that set to my alt fire button on my mouse, and typically what I like to do... See, yeah, this little power box here is covered with one. Just do that. So what I like to do is I have to keep my alt fire held down in case any enemies spawn in immediately that require... Yep, like that one. In case any enemies spawn in that require using the ice drill. And I will say the ice drill's trajectory is a little weird. It seems like the projectile travels a little slowly. And I'm fairly sure it does damage even to non-shielded enemies, so I kind of just use both at the same time. Oh, no sir. Alright, we're just going to stay in the middle. Alright, who all we got here? And it's also not very easy to tell when exactly their shield has been shot off, because, again, damage feedback in cyberspace is not the best. Oh, and there's that annoying purple enemy. Go ahead and take him out. Oh, and there's that glaive. I said it back in Deck 1, I will say it again, and I will say it every single time. Prioritize those purple enemies. Trust me on this. That glaive-like projectile is their only attack, but man oh man. It is... Oh! Ouch. It is very damaging. Oh, yep. I think this is the fight I was thinking of. Yeah. We have like 4 of these purple enemies. And some pink ones. And basically, yeah, you're going to want to just fly around as quickly as you can and take out these guys as quickly as you can. If these guys live for too long, that stupid glaive is going to absolutely eat you alive. Oh, you thought that was it? Nah, not even close. Not even close, fam. They're all over the place here. So we're just gonna fly along. And if you have to leave the other ranged guys alive while you're taking out the purple guys, that's perfectly fine because they don't do anywhere near as much damage. Those stupid energy glaives, man, I'm telling you. But that was actually probably one of the easiest times I've had with that fight. Anyway, let's blast this light here. Laser safety override code obtained. And now we have to go into here to deactivate the barrier over there. Right there. And yeah, sadly you can't retreat into here to take out the purple, like bottleneck the purple guys to you because there's a barrier covering that that little window. Yeah, you just have to duke it out and hope for the best. I think that is probably the hardest encounter you'll have in cyberspace. Definitely one of the hardest. Oh, yep. Don't run into these. Duck. To the right. To the left. And over the river and through the woods. To grandmother's house we go. Well, that went really well. I don't even think I used my decoy evasion thing. Whew. Alright. Well, there she is. 891. Now, this code is not concrete. It will change every playthrough. So I'm going to take me a nice fat snapshot of that right now. So this is the code we'll have to input on the reactor level, level R, to deactivate the laser's safety override, to allow us to fire it into the shields. So I think what happens normally is if you try to fire, if you bring the station's shields up and then try to fire the laser without taking out the override, I think what happens is, because it's called a safety override, it'll detect that the shields are up, so you can't fire the laser because the laser would destroy itself. So deactivating the safety override allows you to destroy the laser, essentially. And if you fire the laser without turning the shields on first, you blow up the Earth. Shodan thanks you for your efforts, and the game is over. So don't do that. For sure, do not do that. You know what? All that cyberspacing works up an appetite. There is no and or thirst with this one. It's all snacks. All edibles. Alright, Algae Crunch. Krako's Bar. Protein Pound Bar. And Mealy Crisps. Yum yum. Ooh, look at how many pistol rounds we have. 123, well, technically 143 standard, and 125 Teflon rounds. Woo! We are doing fine on that front. Let's see, did I pump a second round? I did. Okay, good. And that means we are done with Beta Quadrant. Yes, we are. And you know what? Let's go ahead and use a meta patch. There is no surgery machine on this deck, so the meta patches are going to be your best friends for health. Oh, hi, Hopper. Bye, Hopper. Yeah, 5 shots with a high power spark beam, or rather a high charge spark beam. At least on combat difficulty level 2. On difficulty level 3, it might take 1 additional shot to down them. Ah, I hear something. Hey, maintenance bot. Bye, maintenance bot. 9 scrap and 2 rounds of flechette shells for the shotgun. Excuse me. No thank you, maintenance bot. Oh my goodness, look at that. A maintenance bot and another hopper. I ain't teleporting away when I got action to be had. Hey, you. Screw you. Battery pack, hell yeah. And you, Mr. Hopper. Where'd he go? Oh, and another maintenance bot. Oh god. Ooh, hello. Oh, you asshole. There we go. He moved a little bit earlier than I thought he would. That's okay. But, you know what? Let's take a quick little detour back into Alpha Quadrant. And refuel. Oh, hey, Hopper. Man, so much scrap from those guys. Oh, hey, a second one of you? Oh, I have no power. Uh-oh. Hi, Hopper. Can we talk this over? Fly, damn you. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it takes 9. And 22 more scrap, my goodness. No surprise spawns this time, please. Thank you. Alright. Oh yeah, shotgun rounds. I don't need those. Oh, should I use another medipatch? You know what? Yeah, let's use another medipatch. Let's not be stupid. Let's keep our hacker nice and healthy. I think I hear something. Other than the humming of all this damn machinery. Oh, also, I wanted to go back. Why is there this bright fog? Was that there before? I don't think it was. Huh. Oh well. I actually want to go back through the teleporter. Because now that we have the science card... Is this gonna hurt? Oh, ow. Yeah, that actually did hurt. Whoops. Sorry, hacker. Let's go ahead and open this door here. In the admittedly unlikely event that I'll actually want to go through there for whatever reason. Might as well go ahead and open it just to be on the safe side. But yeah, we're actually almost... Uh-oh, Hopper. Where are you going? we're actually almost done with this deck, at least for right now. We have one more quadrant to go through, and there's really only two things to do in Gamma. One is to get the Isotope X22, and that door never works, don't worry about it. And then the second thing is to activate the robot production shutdown code, which, again, if memory serves, is 506. Let's make one last little laparoony around the central hub, make sure no one else is going to come out and sneak a shot on us. And central control, I think we can actually open the door. Yeah, we can. There's no reason to go in here now. This area here, not this big room, but it leads to a room where you fire the laser. Well, obviously we can't do that right now unless we want to have an instant game over, but we will be going there once we plug the Isotope into the slot it goes into, and we deactivate the laser safety override code. But that will be in the next video with the reactor level. Because basically we'll do the stuff in the reactor level, and then we'll come back up here, shoot the laser into the shields, which will complete the first objective, and then from there we'll go to Deck 3 and then end that video. But for right now, let's finish the current video, shall we? We do have a couple more objectives we got to complete. We are in no... Oh, we got to take out the computer nodes too, that's right. Can't forget about those. I don't think that thing hurts you, but don't get too close to it just in case. Let us just scrap some more shit in the meantime. Let's see. Handbook. Ooh, sody. Oh, crap. I can't drink it. How dare this game prevent me from drinking my sody pop. Give me that Vitashock orange. I think that's the hacker's favorite, or at least one of his favorites. But do I want to keep 2 full slots of these batteries or just 1? I can make the decision as we go. I'll put those here. Oh, I meant to put those in the cargo lift. Whoops. That's okay. I can do so on the way out. Not a big deal. Alright, let's see. Ooh, what's that? Oh, pistol. With bullets. Yummy, yummy bullets. I'll take those bullets. And now it can get tossed. What's that? A PDA. And an audio log. From Mr. Paul Stanek.
Warren, why the hell is the radiation level so high in Gamma around the X-22 storage? I went to get an Enviro suit and found there are none in inventory. Did Shodan recall them all? I went to see Sabo in storage, but he only has level 1 Enviro suits, which do nothing against radiation. I'm too close to my rad count this month, and detox patches make me feel sick to my stomach, so I'm out for the day.
Yes. So even if we had a level 1 Enviro suit, which I believe we don't, I think we actually get that in the reactor level or deck 3. Because I think this is the space that it occupies. This one... Oh, this is for something we get on deck 4. Yes. I think we actually get the version 1 and version 2 of this item here on deck 4. So that'll be something fun. And then version 3 of them you find on deck 7, engineering. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So before we take damn near lethal doses of radiation, let's go to the less dangerous places first. Oh, there is a recycle station. But you know what else is in here? Oh, okay. A camera. I thought there was an Inviso mutant. I don't normally say this, but I will say it now. I'm glad I was wrong. But looky here. Like 5 battery packs. Woo! Yes, please. Abso-positively. And a freaking recycle station. I completely forgot about this one here. Totally forgot. So how much are we going to get here? We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 90, 120. Oh, yeah, we'll get all the way up to 246 credits. That sounds delicious to me. So let us deposit. We recycle on board Citadel Station. Bam. Now give me my damn tokens. I don't care if it's Chuck E. Cheese or Discovery Zone or some other arcade. I want my tokens. So this will put us up to 216. Oh, are they not going to fall out this time? Will all 90 stay in? Oh, it's getting pretty close. Oh, yes they did. Excellent. And of course, 30 more scrap. Or 300 more scrap for 30 more credits is what I meant to say. And now I can also kind of fiddle around with my, excuse me, my inventory a bit. Actually, wait, can I recycle gas grenades? I'm going to try that. Well, actually, no, it says it has to be junk. I don't think you can... But will it do anything if I try? You know what, let me quick save and find out. Nope, it won't let you put them in. Okay. I had a feeling. What about ammo? No. Guns? Nope. Yeah, see, if it's orange... If the square turns orange, it won't let you put the thing in, so... Can I scrap money? What? You can recycle money? Oh, no. No, sir. I don't think so. Absolutely not. I may be a madman, but I ain't that much of a madman. Jeez. And there's the elevator to decks R and 3, by the way, so we can go down to level R, or up to level 3. And we can also listen to this here audio log from Mr. Travis Baerga.
You can't see them. Ordinary pistols don't work, and they're everywhere in maintenance. Damn it! Where the hell is Kieran? He's the only one with clearance to the office, and we need to get...
So I take it that is probably Mr. Baerga's body right there. Oof. Rough way to go. Manually locked. Okay, I think... Oh, yeah. So this door contains the enemies that will be let loose when you destroy the computer nodes. And I think they are all standard cyborg drones. So you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to actually, before I go in there, I'm going to get at least one prox mine from the... excuse me, cargo lift. And I'm going to put one down in front of that door, and we'll see what happens. Because otherwise you have, like, I think it's like anywhere between 4 to 6 of them. But before we do even that, we need to shut down these damn robots. But don't think you're going to get that done for free. Oh, no siree. It is definitely guarded. Another battery pack. Jesus. Oh, a logic probe. Excellent. I will use it either on that one or the next one. There's going to be 2 junction box puzzles in a row. So you're not just going to be able to get to the keypad to disable the robots that quickly. Oh, no siree. They are going to make you work for that. Make sure I'm not missing any pickups here. Alright. You know what? I'll use it on you, because I'm in this big, wide open room right here. I don't feel safe. Plug her in. Okay, so... yeah. So the keypad opens the door, and then I think the actual shutdown doesn't happen until you solve another junction box puzzle. So, 506. Access. Granted. And then solving this puzzle shuts down them damn robots. Will the door close behind us? It will if we close it. Alrighty. Oh my. Okay. Ooh, we have some yellow panels here. Yeah, and these dials will turn all adjacent panels to them. They move 4 at once. Well, this only moves 3 because there's not one to the right side. As will this one. So, power starts here from the bottom. Oh, wow. We're literally going from one corner to the complete opposite corner. I don't think I've ever had to do that before. But it has to go in from the top. Okay. Well, we have got our work cut out for us, that's for sure. So, let's see. Can I... What if I go... Oops. This way. Okay, which way is it going? Up there? And again, if you get stuck going one way, you can solve it in reverse. I think we may actually have to go down from here, I think. Because this will just go into there. Yeah, that way is not going to work. Because if it keeps going that way, it's going to go into this, which dead ends to that. And then if we turn it this way, it just dead ends to that. Well, then it gets routed somewhere else. But that doesn't bend in a way to another joint or another elbow joint. So, yeah, I think we have to go the other way. You know what? Let's do the reverse method. Let's give it the old college try. Let's see. So in the meantime, let's turn this the other way. And there we go. Ah. Eat that, robots. You have been canceled. So, all that is left to do on this deck now, at least for now, is to obtain the isotope and shut down the computer nodes and get the second digit of the 6-digit code that destroying those nodes generates. But for all that, let's go ahead and grab these. I'm actually going to attempt to put one to the test. And hopefully it does not backfire on me. Even though that would be pretty hilarious. Let's see. I've been inside here, haven't I? Yes, that was a recycle station. Alright, let's go ahead and get this isotope. Let's see. How long does the detox last for? Roughly a minute, okay. Because we have to get into, I think it's that room over there, and I think that room actually seals off the radiation damage. I think. I can't quite remember. So let's open this door. Now I know that, oh wow. I know that damage number seems pretty high. But it's not too bad. Oh, wow. Medipatch and a Berserk. Not bad. Let's go ahead and pop this detox. Go ahead and clock those two humanoids. So that's where we have to go, but we have to unlock it from a different room, which I think is also locked via a cyberspace minigame. Yep, cyberspace. And it does, okay, good. It does steal the radiation damage. Most excellent. And so, through this cyberspace minigame, we will unlock that other locked door, which is the one that contains the isotope. Make sure there's no other, oh, yep, test tube racks. Take those, and a audio log from Mr. Warren Anderchick.
Oh, it's not just gamma. There are hazardous leaks appearing all over the station. Also, we're not getting any more virus suits. Gearin and McLeod made some prototype Enviropacks that replaced the regular suits. Packs work by generating some kind of field that protects the user like a suit, I guess. I don't know all the details, but I heard they're making revisions to protect against several different hazards. We'll see if they'll make a few for us, then at the very least, we can address the leak in gamma next 22, okay?
Sounds like a plan, Mr. Anderchick. Or at least it would if you were still alive. You're probably not anymore. But let's jack in one more time on this deck. Alright, you cyber denizens. Get out of my way. I ain't got time to mess with y'all right now. There's an isotope that needs collecting. And yeah, if you pre-fire directly into those little spawn windows, you'll deal with these guys pretty quickly. I mean, even one less enemy is better than no less enemies. Especially those damn dragonflies. And again, I did forget to, oh, got another one. I did forget to open my PDF Trioptimum handbook and see what these guys' real names are. I will definitely for sure do that after this recording is done. He says now before he inevitably forgets again. Nope, I promise. This time I will not. Oh, hello. Whew. I'm in decent need of some connection integrity. What's this? Decoy Evasion V1. Oh, hello there. You'd never spawn that far away. Fine by me. They don't shoot until they're relatively close to you anyway, so I will not complain. Oh no. Cyber dragonflies. Hello. Oh no, the rammers. Oh no, the ranged guys. Oh, and that thing. Oh, that thing. Oh, there's two of them. No, sir. No, sirree. Oh, God. Yeah, you see all that damage? You see all that damn damage? That is... God, that is unreal. Alright, you know what? And what's worse is there's one more of them, too. I don't think he can see me, though, so I should be safe from him for the time being. Hey, you go away. You go away and you stay away. Alright, give me the integrity. Thank you very much. Okay. Whew. Those stupid things always get the drop on me. Because I keep forgetting they spawn in this big area. Wow. That encounter gave me more grief than the one that I was dreading the most. Because of course it would, right? Okay, here I don't believe it matters which way you go. Because, yeah, I think this is the way to get out of the other window. Yeah, okay. We are doing A-okay. Whoa, excuse me. I swear this cough is like 99% gone. But it loves to sneak up on me when I least expect it. Okay, I think there's two purple guys in here. There we go. Is it just those two? Okay, yeah, it's just those two. And there is our prize. Gamma radiation trench deactivated. Oh yeah, that deactivates the radiation in the rest of Gamma. Now, the room that contains the isotope is still completely flooded, but the rest of Gamma is now fine. Oh, shut up. Stupid buzzers, get out of my way. Yeah, these guys love to try to close the gap, and that's when they become the most annoying, because they are pretty agile. But not agile enough, I'm afraid. So let us get out of cyberspace here. We are done with the level 2 cyberspace games. Do a barrel roll. Whew, alright. We are done. And this big room here is no longer flooded with radiation. But Isotope X-22's room, I'm afraid we're not going to be quite as lucky. But fortunately, it's a very small room. We just have to flip this here, or press the button, open the briefcase, and snag the isotope. Yeah, seal that crap. Get me out of here. Alright, and I am for sure going to meta patch up before this computer node encounter, just in case things go south. But let's go ahead and just in case I mess up, throw it right. I guess that works. And I'm also gonna put one probably right. Well, I'll wait till I'm, because I think they also blow up on you, so I don't want to risk it. Oh goodness, maintenance bots. I may have canceled their production, but these guys were produced before I canceled the production. But I will take your battery pack and your scrap. Alright, looks like only 4 nodes this time. Let's throw one more prox mine right there. Actually, you know what? Can we close this door? Is there... We can. How about right there? Nope. Okay, that didn't quite work. I think that one's still there. That was probably being a little too eager. That's okay. The 2 that I planted should be more than enough. And if there are any survivors, I'll just pick them off with me trusty pistol. Hello. Ooh, a Group 3 access card. And a Berserk Combat Booster? Yes, please. Much appreciated, sir. And I think those were the only items to grab down here. And so let's see, how much security? 96% security. These nodes should be all the security left on this whole deck. Because I don't think there's any cameras inside the laser room or the room that leads to it. But we are about to find out for sure. And because I have... How many freaking battery packs do I have? 20? Yeah, let's use 1. Actually, better make it 2. Because we're going to zap these bastards.
No, you will cease immediately.
Okay, that does not trigger them. So that one node brought down security by 24%. Absolutely nuts. And 24 times 4 is what? 96? Yep. This is all the security. So 2 cameras and 4 nodes. That's all the security on this deck. Keeping my ears peeled for those enemies. I think they wait to come out until all the nodes are destroyed. Nope.
Destroy it, my children.
Whoop. We have some survivors. I think they come from more than just that one door. Oh, you bastard. I've also never seen my pistol take off a head before. That was pretty awesome. Go ahead and loot you bastards now. And the number is 8. The magic number of deck 2 is 8. So let us take another screenshot at the right time. And screenshot. There we go, number 8. Most excellent. And we're done with this deck for now. Now, that being said, ooh. My goodness, guys, you guys look a little dead. Oh yeah, there's a security 1 bot too. He's at the entrance to Gamma Quadrant. Ooh, meta patch? Yes, please. Yeah, Shodan is none too happy that we're taking out her eyes and hands. So she's going to spawn some higher level robo baddies to deal with us. Running firmware updates. Well, you're going to hear those Security 1 bots say that an awful lot. Now again, if you time it right, the Security 1 bots are very easy to deal with. If you just keep popping into his view and then popping out, yeah, he'll hardly pick up any distance on you and you can just freely take him out. They sound a lot scarier than they really are. And you know what I want to do just to really rub it in Shodan's cybernetic face? I'm going to get one more free energy recharge after I zap some more of her robo minions. Ah, nuts. There we go. Let's show this cybernetic bitch how we do things back on Earth. Now, there's undoubtedly going to be at least one hopper, if not two, guarding that damn thing. If there's not, I will be utterly shocked. But just in case, I have my Teflon rounds. Hoppers? Hi, Hopper. How you doing? Is there another one by the power station? I think there is. Psst. Hey, Hopper. I said, hey, Hopper. It's rude not to say hey back. Jerk. Bam. Just like that. And I will take your damn scrap. And I'll take your damn energy. And I'll take some more damn Teflon rounds. Bam. So let's see. We have 151 standard 9mm rounds and 101 Teflon 9mm rounds. Whew. We are absolutely kitted out. And we're going to be even more so pretty soon, let me tell you. I don't think there's any new weapons on level R, which is actually where we're going to be headed next. But level 3, 2 new weapons. Both very delicious indeed. Now, let's see. Do I have to put anything else on this here cargo lift? Isotope, I'm not putting you on there. I need you. Gas grenades. Put you in there. Let's see. I'm going to keep all the rest of these. EMP grenades, frag grenades, all the ammo. I mean, the ammo takes up virtually no space. I'm not really worried about that. I have 8 more charges for the mag pulse rifle. So 16 total. So I'm probably going to run out of ammo for that before I find more ammo for it. So what I can do is I can stick it in the pardon me, in the cargo lift if that does happen. And then when we get to level 4 or 5, whichever it is, where we really start finding more ammo for it, I'll get it back out. We do eventually find a mod kit machine for it as well, but not until considerably later, if memory serves. But I believe that's it. We got the laser safety override code. We took out the computer nodes. I got Isotope X22. And yeah, I think we're all set. I think we are done with this deck for now. Actually, you know what? Let's have a little bit more fun after we quick save, just in case it crashes. I am taking no chances. Let's go ahead and go into central control and clear out the rabble. So those 4 tanks right there, I think they do not damage you. Okay. There are actually enemies inside those tanks. They are not released until you are ready to blow up the laser. So we have to put Isotope X22 into the Isotope machine thing to turn on the shields. And we have to deactivate the laser safety override code. Once we do those 2 things and come back here, Shodan will release those enemies. And they are new. I'm not really going to spoil what they are. But that's when we have to take them out. Now they're pretty easy, but if they get the drop on you, they can do a lot of damage. So be wary. But over here we have some energy sapping mines. If you get too close to them, they will sap your energy pretty much instantly. So yeah, do not let that happen. Of course, if it did, we could just go back to Alpha Quadrant and re-energize yet again. Take out a couple more hoppers on the way, I'm sure. And let's listen to this one last audio log from Mr. Brandon Scott True.
Is this really what I left you guys? I don't think any of us left our homes and our families to die in space. I wish I could be around years from now when history connected the dots of how all this happened. What? Oh my God!
Come on, is Citadel Station really that much worse than Chicago? I mean, come on. And of course, if you die in Citadel Station, well, yeah, that would make it worse. Which sounds like he did. I'm wondering to what, though. I didn't hear any gunshots or explosions. But something definitely got him. Alright, let's see. Let's do one more Scrapapalooza. You know what? I may also go to the recycling machine. Actually, no. You know what? No. There is one on the reactor level. And it's relatively close to the elevator. So, no. I'll hold on to the scrap for now. But inside the control room. Oh, goody. We have one last enemy to deal with. And it's this rather oblivious humanoid mutant. And let me loot that corpse, if you don't mind, kind sir. Oh, nothing there to loot. Okay. And I think there is one last audio log in here. There is. And a data stick, too. And a mug. See what this data stick says, though. Chapter 3, Section 5.2.1. Tachyon Laser Maintenance. Yearly maintenance of the Tachyon mining laser is required to ensure optimal functionality. Maintenance will require the deactivation of the shield's safety interlocks to allow access to the Tachyon return ports on the outside of the laser. The maintenance crew has the safety override code, but in case of an emergency, a backup is stored in the research level's science library. The code needs to be entered into the safety override control panel located on the reactor level. Warning: failure to re-enable the safety override before resuming regular mining operations could result in catastrophic structural damage to the laser. Well, good news. That is exactly what our goal is. Because otherwise Shodan's going to use it to blow up the Earth. So, hey. Is destroying this laser really all that bad? Alright, Dr. Darcy, what you got for us?
Okay, Shodan has the laser online. Locked onto a target and is charging it. We can't risk going to the research control room and firing it to expend the charge because we don't know where it's aiming. And if the AI's intentions are malicious, we could kill thousands of people.
Yep, certainly don't want to do that. And speaking of which, that is the button that you press right there to fire the laser. So if you fire it right now, you'll see a little video feed pop up, and you'll see the laser firing. You don't see it hit Earth, but it's implied that it hits Earth. And then Shodan will immediately come on and thank you for your efforts. And then the game over cutscene will happen where you're mostly lifeless corpse. I'm not sure how you end up lifeless because you're still alive here. But you'll be assimilated into a Cortex Reaver and become one of Shodan's ever so loyal cybernetic minions. So we don't want to do that. We must take this Isotope X-22 to activate the radiation shield, deactivate the laser safety override code to allow us to fire the lasers into the shields, and destroy that sumbitch. Sorry, Shodan, but you shall not be destroying Earth that way soon. Or, you shall not be destroying Earth in that way. I'll make sure you don't destroy Earth in that way. Ideally, I'll make it so you can't destroy Earth, period. Or infest the Earth. I don't know what I'm saying. It's been a while. But on that note, yes, we are officially done with Deck 2 for right now. And by the way, I love these little light fixtures. So shiny. And I will say again, Night Dive really executed the lighting portion of Unreal Engine 4 to damn near perfection for this game. And that is to be commended because you would not believe how many more high-budget studios mess up lighting and shadows in Unreal Engine 4 games. Like, I mean, look at Redfall. Ugh. Disgusting. But anyway, we are done. Let's listen to some nice music and head on down to the reactor level. Level R. The camera already sees us. But that's pretty much it. Well, let's turn this music off. And let's go ahead and zap that camera. I don't like how it's just eyeballing us. 90% security left. There's only like a few cameras here. I think there's going to be more than just 2. But anyway, that is officially it. Let's make a save here. Which save? I think it was 2833. Yep, 2833. Actually, maybe I should make new saves just in case the initial recording goes bad and I have to redo it. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. And then I can just override the other saves as they come along. Yeah, always have a backup save. I've pretty sure I found that out the hard way more than once. So now we have save 4687. But yes, that is it. Deck 2, for right now anyway, is finished. We will be going back there, like I said, to destroy the laser, but we have some things to take care of here in the reactor level first. So what I essentially plan to do is the 2 bits for the main objective, which is the isotope and the laser safety override code. But I want to finish the rest of the level as well. And then once we're done with the entire level, that's when I'll go back up to research deck 2, blow the laser up, go back into the same elevator, and this time take it up to deck 3, which is maintenance. But yeah, that will be for next time. So I hope you all enjoyed. I don't think this deck took quite as long as deck 1. But that is where this video shall end. We are 2/10 or 1/5 of the way done. We are making our way through just fine. But up next is the reactor level, and well, as you can probably already tell from the instant security camera and the decapitated corpse that is just ahead of us, right over here, this is not going to be a very safe deck. Not a very safe deck at all. I wonder what other surprises await us down here. Well, there'll be only one way to find out. But until that time comes, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.